Hello, and welcome to Positively Ernest, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Dr. Ernest Holmes, founder of the Science of Mind. I'm Gary Takesian, your guide on this journey of what I like to call consciousness renovation, which we do by examining our old beliefs and replacing them with new ways of thinking that help us create the fulfilling life we desire. Today's episode is titled What We Think About, We Bring About. And we start with this quote from Dr. Holmes. We are all immersed in the atmosphere of our own thinking, which is the direct result of all that we have ever said, thought, or done. All right, so let's unpack what Dr. Holmes is saying here. He teaches us that our thoughts create a mental world that we live in. And he invites us to recognize the profound influence of this lifelong collection of thoughts on how we interact with the world around us. You can think of this body of thoughts as producing our worldview, likes and dislikes, and how we relate to and treat other people. And in that context, you can see how it would literally dictate the quality of our life experience. Dr. Holmes also teaches us that we are drawn towards those things in life that we mentally embody. And that means that we will always attract to us in life those things that resonate with what occupies the majority of our thinking. And that circles around back to today's title, What We Think About, We Bring About. So how do we apply this in our daily lives? Well, our first step is to understand that we are not locked into a fixed way of thinking, that our thoughts are not cast in concrete. They can be changed. Now, we can't just unthink them any more than we can unsee something that we've already witnessed. But our thoughts can be changed by carefully examining the ones that don't serve us and replacing them with ones that do serve us. In fact, our quintessential Science of Mind motto, change your thinking, change your life, grew out of this very idea. It is essentially a process of self-reflection that can be one of the most powerful practices that we can employ to improve the quality of our life. One of the ways that I've made sense of this mental atmosphere idea is by using a photography metaphor. I look at my mental atmosphere as acting like a filter on the lens through which I view the world. Unlike a camera, though, I can't completely remove the filter because the filter is there all the time. But I know that I can change the quality of the images I see by examining the filter's components, which are namely the thoughts it contains, and then making the necessary changes. So once we grasp this idea that the sum total of our thoughts make up this filter, and that it lets in only what matches our existing values, we can then begin to see that old thoughts and beliefs may be filtering out things that could be of real value to us. And the same filter may be letting in things that no longer serve us. So I find that when I reframe abstract concepts by using metaphors like mental atmosphere and thought filters, I can more easily understand and come up with solutions that make a positive difference in how I interact with life. I'd love to hear your feedback on this. Does this idea of having a thought atmosphere resonate with you? Can you relate to it as a way to help you gain insight in your daily life? Feel free to share your experiences with us below. Your insights might inspire someone else on their journey of self-discovery. So as we wrap up this episode, let's remember that our collective thoughts make up a mental atmosphere that acts as a filter on everything that we think, say, or do in our daily lives. And we, as individuals, have the power to shape our thinking to create the best lives possible. thanks for joining us for this episode of Positively Ernest from Vida Spiritual Learning Center. If you found this meaningful, we'd love to hear from you. Please leave a comment, question, or suggestion below. For more information, you can visit our website at vidaslc.org, where you can also make a tax-deductible donation to support the programming we provide for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can be notified of future programs. Thanks, and we'll see you next time as we are Positively Ernest.